and Patty Austin's song, Baby Come to Me, was a minor hit in 1982, until
Baby, come to me.
A year later, it became the love theme for Luke Spencer and Holly Scorpio. The song was re-released and hit #1. That's the power of General Hospital, a show with a long history of pop music roots. Luke and Laura helped inspire 2 hits. Christopher Cross's Think of Laura, their love theme, and the other, Herb Alpert's Rise, strangely associated with Luke's rape of Laura.
No! No, Luke, no!
That also rose to #1. Music's influence goes back to the very beginnings of General Hospital. In the 60s, a live organist would accompany the actors while they played their scenes. Over the years, some big names in music have popped by for a cameo.
Mr. B.B. King!
B.B. King, Julio Iglesias, Lou Rawls, and Sammy Davis Jr.
You think I'll go over?
In the late 80s, with his Do Run Run days behind him, Sean Cassidy joined the show as a troubled drifter on a singing tour. And after his childhood success with the boy band Menudo, Ricky Martin joined the cast as a singer hoping for his big break.
How do you do that?
3 years after he left the show, that second big break came, and he was living La Vida Loca. In the 80s, music and General Hospital collided very unexpectedly. Rick Springfield was an Australian singer-songwriter with moderate chart success.
Wait till you see what's for dessert.
Who in 1981 signed a 2-year deal with GH honcho Gloria Monty to portray Dr. Noah Drake.
Oh, it's nothing the average brilliant doctor couldn't handle.
I mean, they hired me as an actor. They didn't know that I was a musician. And 6 weeks into the show, when Jesse's Girl just started to go up the charts, Gloria kind of sidled up to me and said, I hear you're a musician, too.
You know, I wish that I had Jesse's girl. I wish that I had Jesse's girl.
The Jesse's Girl success caught Rick by surprise, a #1 hit that made him a pop music superstar overnight.
It was pretty wild. I mean, we really couldn't go anywhere, and with the whole music thing, too, on top of it, the shows were always really just insane.
Back in the 80s, when Rick Springfield was selling out concerts across the country, on the GH set, he didn't sing a note.
I was having, you know, a difficulty separating the acting and the music in people's minds. So I didn't ever want to sing on the show because I didn't want to mix the two.
Rick Springfield's success seemed to inspire more music storylines on the soap. The same year he left the show, Blackie and the Riff Raff was formed. Blackie was John Stamos, the drummer of the band, in his first TV job. The group's lead singer, another unknown, Jack Wagner.
You know, working with John Stamos, I mean, it was really about our hair.
The band may have been fictional, but just 3 weeks after Wagner joined the show, ABC Connection scored him a meeting with music producer Quincy Jones, and a record deal followed.
Well, GH created my singing career, and I had a window of kind of considered being a balladeer through the 80s, but I did tour for years. I still do a couple concert dates a year.
The parallel careers of Rick Springfield and Jack Wagner, and even John Stamos, worked very well for General Hospital because they were gaining outside popularity at the same time that they were in your living room every day. And, you know, any day they could have burst into song on the show. So you couldn't miss it.
In the 90s, the Nurses' Ball gave the rest of the GH cast an opportunity to strut their musical stuff. And this year, the Nurses' Ball is featuring a familiar face. Rick Springfield is back, playing himself, and finally bringing together his music life with his life on General Hospital.
I owe the start of my career to this show. I mean, it was very instrumental in the beginning, and so it seemed at this point appropriate to come on and sing Jesse's Girl. It just seemed like the right thing to do.
As As General Hospital now enters its 6th decade, the writers are dreaming up new ways to keep the medical staff here busy. And while they're doing that, I think I'll go and see if some of those cute doctors are on call. Thanks for watching. Good night.